Will Pakistan play their scheduled match against India on February 15th in Colombo? A couple of weeks ago, the government of Pakistan announced that the national team would not take the field against India, citing political and security concerns linked to broader regional tensions and, of course, in solidarity with Bangladesh after their own exclusion from this tournament. Now, this decision, as has been widely documented, has sent shockwaves through the cricketing world because of an India-Pakistan match. That's not just another fixture, it's the most watched, most commercially valuable match in world cricket, possibly all sport. Broadcasters alone could face potential losses of up to $500 million if it doesn't happen at all. So in response to the boycott announcement, an ICC delegation has now travelled to Lahore to meet PCB officials. Leading that delegation is a senior group from the International Cricket Council tasked with finding a resolution that keeps the match alive. The Bangladesh Cricket Board president has also been involved in these discussions, reflecting the wider context. Pakistan's stance has been linked to Bangladesh's earlier refusal to play in India, which led to their removal from the tournament. So it makes sense that they're there as well. So what I want to talk about in this video is what exactly would it take for Pakistan to agree to play against India? What could they reasonably ask for? Well, here are 5 realistic possibilities that could emerge from negotiations. And by the time you watch this video, they might have already emerged, but this is what I think anyway. Number 1, a bigger share of ICC revenue. Under the current ICC revenue distribution model, Pakistan's board receives 5.75% of the ICC's total revenue, which translates to roughly $34.5 million annually. In stark contrast, the Board of Control for Cricket in India, that's the BCCI to you and me, receives 38.5%, amounting to about $230 million per year. That's a massive gap, which reflects cricket's global existing financial imbalance. And it's no secret the PCB has been unhappy about this. Official reporting shows that Pakistan expressed concern about how that distribution model was calculated and has even previously recorded dissent at ICC meetings over it. So they could reasonably ask for that to change. Pakistan could use this moment to ask for a larger revenue share, arguing that as half of the biggest commercial fixture in cricket, possibly in all sport, they should proportionally benefit more than other boards outside the so-called Big Three. Or they could ask for a chunk of India's revenue. That would be a seismic change in cricket economics, and it's one that would have ripple effects across future ICC cycles. So let's see if that happens or if they even ask for it. Second, more hosting rights. In the current allocation of ICC marquee events, Pakistan's only major hosting commitment is the Women's T20 World Cup in 2028. While that's obviously significant, Pakistan may well argue that a country with a huge cricket fan base and deep infrastructure should host more major tournaments, especially considering that geopolitics has prevented bilateral series and tournaments from being played in Pakistan for over a decade. Securing another major ICC event, whether it's a full men's 50-over World Cup or parts of a hybrid model, could be part of that negotiation. That's what I think. Number 3, more guaranteed bilateral series against the so-called Big Three. Now, Pakistan has not played a bilateral series against India since 2013, reflecting broader diplomatic tension. They could push for formal mechanisms that ensure regular series against India, possibly at a neutral venue. I'm sure other boards will line up to host them, as well as against Australia and England in future FTP cycles. That would not only improve revenue opportunities for the PCB, but also provide fans the regular marquee clashes that the sports economy thrives on. Fourth, compensation for Bangladesh. Remember that Pakistan's boycott position has been publicly linked with Bangladesh's past exclusion from this World Cup based on security objections. Bangladesh originally refused to play certain matches in India over safety concerns, which led to them being replaced by Scotland and escalated tensions around the tournament's scheduling. Pakistan has positioned its boycott in part as a show of solidarity with Bangladesh. It's conceivable that compensation or accommodation measures for Bangladesh, such as future matches being relocated, scheduling safeguards or financial guarantees, these could be part of what Pakistan seeks in exchange for agreeing to play India. Number 5, just basic courtesy. No more avoiding handshakes, no more separate interviews, no more refusing trophies. All of that has to stop. That's the 5 things that I think Pakistan could reasonably ask for at this meeting. Now, none of these requests are trivial. They involve financial restructuring, long-term scheduling commitments, and potentially revising how the global game distributes its most valuable assets. But in the context of the current standoff, these are the kinds of concessions that could make it possible for Pakistan to reconsider their position, which you must remember is wildly popular in their own country. What we're seeing now isn't just a cricket dispute, it's a negotiation over the sport's commercial future, geopolitical sensitivities and strategic leverage. The ICC has already asked Pakistan to provide evidence to support its invocation of force majeure. Remember when I talked about that a lot in my last video? And they've asked them to show what it has done to mitigate its withdrawal from the fixture. That shows that the world governing body wants justification, not just a boycott, if Pakistan refuses to play. Meanwhile, broadcasters are threatening legal claims against the PCB for the financial damage their boycott could cause. And the ICC has warned of possible forfeits, fines, and long-term damage to Pakistan cricket if the standoff is not resolved. So, if Pakistan does end up agreeing to play India, it won't be because of a simple appeal to sportsmanship or humanity or anything. It will almost certainly involve substantial negotiations over money, matches, and medium-term guarantees reshaping how international cricket does business. That's what I think anyway. It's possible by the time you watch this video, all of this is outdated, but I think these are things that Pakistan could reasonably ask for. What do you think Pakistan should reasonably ask for? And do you think they should play this fixture in any circumstance? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon.